Chapter 15. Allow me to introduce myself. After watching the Pixie Painters, it was pretty clear they wouldn't be winning any kind of awards. So how will we get through to a mean pack of pixies? Right then, Chatterclaws muttered, "I've got an idea." He scuttled into his shell and came out with an artist's beret on his head, a magnifying glass in his left claw, and a painter's palette in his right. He strode out from behind the rock, examining the rainbow with his magnifying glass. "Oh, good day to you, kind pixies," he said in a strange accent. "This rainbow is lovely. Is it your work?" Immediately, the pixies stopped arguing and boasted, "As certainly as sunshine follows rain, it is our rainbow." The crab handed them a business card and said, "Allow me to introduce myself. I am Master Claus of the 7 colors, Rainbow Expert. I am traveling through the kingdom of fantasy on a mission to find the most beautiful rainbow ever known, to award it with a special certificate signed by Queen Blossom." They were shocked. "We didn't know there were any rainbow experts." "Yes, well, I am an expert, all right. As expert as they come, I know everything about whatchamacallits. Colors." "Yeah, that's me. Just ask my assistant," the crab babbled. Then he pinched me on the tail and I let out a yelp, causing the pixies to double over lava. Encouraged by their laughter, Chatterclaw said, "Actually, I was wondering, dear friends, if you might do me a favor. You see, I seem to be a bit short on paint, and I was hoping you kind pixies could loan me some of your colors." He held out his empty palette for the pixies to see. But the 7 pixies all screamed, "We do not give our colors away. They're ours alone. Right here they'll stay." Thinking fast, I said, "So tell us, talented pixie painters, how do you get your colors?" The red pixie stepped forward and said, "Our colors come from our emotions, not from fancy magical potions." With the paintbrush in his hand, he painted part of a rainbow. The paint just appeared on the brush, like magic. Suddenly, an idea came to me. First, I needed to tell the pixies a very sad story, the saddest story I could think of. So I began. Long ago, in a faraway land, lived a beautiful princess with black hair, turquoise eyes, and skin as white as ivory. She wore a pink silk gown covered with green emeralds and red rubies. In her palace garden, thousands of colorful flowers grew. "Oh, how beautiful! How amazing!" the pixies all murmured dreamily. I continued. One terrible day, an evil witch, jealous of the princess's beauty, decided to steal all her colors. She snuck into the princess's palace in the middle of the night and took every single color. "Oh, how horrible!" wailed the pixies, beginning to cry. The pixies tears were as colorful as the rainbow. It was exactly what I was hoping for. Tears of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet spilled onto the grass. Now all we had to do was capture the colors. But how? If only I had thought of this little problem before the pixie started bawling. I was about to start crying myself when the crab jumped into his claws. He gave me a wink, then quickly ran from one pixie to the next, gathering all of the colors on his fillet. As soon as Chatterclaws had collected the tears, we ran back to Fluttercaw. "Hey, where's our award for the most beautiful rainbow ever known?" the pixies shouted before we left. That's when Chatterclaws tossed them a certificate. It read, "Award for the stingiest pixies in the kingdom of fantasy." Chapter 16. Let's get to work. When we returned to the village, the gnomes cheered. Nothing like all the colors of the rainbow to brighten a gray day. Still, before we painted the whole place, we decided to do a test. Chatterclaws planted all the apples on one tree red. Then Firebeard took them to the apple juice factory. The apples were pressed and squashed to make juice. The resulting liquid was as golden as honey, perfectly sweet, and smelled better than I ever could have imagined. I mean, I still love my mozzarella milkshakes better than any other beverage, but this apple juice was whisker looking good. Now I understood why it was once the most famous in all the kingdom of fantasy. We toasted to the inhabitants of Rainbow Valley. Then Chatterclaws cried, "Okay, enough celebrating. Let's get to work." We grabbed paintbrushes and began adding color to everything. Red roofs, green plants, yellow daisies, blue streams. Finally, everything had its color back. Firebeard grinned from ear to ear. It felt great to see the gnome smiling. Plus, it felt even better to not have him crying and blowing his nose in my cape. Oh, I shuddered, remembering. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Firebeard was smiling away. Then he asked us, "How can we ever thank you, friends?" I showed him the ring with Blossom's seal and quickly explained about our mission to collect the 7 enchanted charms. We were hoping the gnome could give us the 3rd charm to add to the golden chain. Of course, the gnome agreed. "You have proven I can trust you." He rummaged in his coat and pulled out the medallion of the sun and the moon, a golden charm enabled in bright colors, showing the sun and the moon entwined.